Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And they'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 33-yard line. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say,
and down he goes. They sneak him back right around the 41-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Looking for water, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They run with a 3rd-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
You're counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piniero's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
No run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well, as you noted. I think they focused a lot on, okay, what happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future.
On first down, back to Achane. And he'll work down inside the 45. The Dolphins in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Tua. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
It's Young off play action. Connecting here with DJ Shark. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The play fake, Young.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Young to throw it. And Shark holds it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense on that go run. The offense won the challenge. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The play fake. Now Young chips this down to Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds.
Covers, dog.
The 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Some people might think she was a one-hit wonder. This wasn't the case at all. It was a lot of good well. She dropped something from a trying to back, but not necessarily less.
The slot man in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up into space at the 45. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. DJ Chark, and he will score. Touchdown Panthers. DJ Chark, 60 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
And the reason for it is actually extremely interesting. Back in 2012, when she broke up with her fiancé, Benjamin.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
Everything falling apart now. No intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Jay-Z took the block, and since then, the career has been non-existent. She tweeted, "The day I was served for my child."
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
She also tweeted, "My first custody battle was in 2013. My child was 4, and I was managed by Jay-Z."
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, "Hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it." All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 now on first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
From the gun, it's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here we go. 2nd and 7. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Young's throw there incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards the pickup there.
Nexium was exposed for many people prior. Some even against the young. In 2019, Blair pleaded guilty to conspiracy to conceal Harvard manipulating his financial gain.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hunter. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
She was trying to save her son from me. I think I might have to make a full
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
MIA was going against Rock Nation, won her music, and her ex-pal and family that was connected to the Stephen Cole. She even claims that her ex's
Now
family
the handoff on the left is Hubbard.
And now the breakaway this time is going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They go play action. Young. This is caught.
Fuck is that doing?
DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. Would extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Usually it's less the way less accomplishing your goals that actually needs to be addressed. And that's where therapy comes in. Therapy isn't just us listening to you tell us that you're not getting better and that your goals are failing. Therapists are here to help you make sure that your goals are realistic, specific, and achievable.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Tua, a final shot before half.
People control these apps. Rather than be a bad girl.
Oh, and Tua getting intercepted for the 3rd time.
get rid of those who praise them in the public.
First
Something
half
I found
in the
interesting about
books.
this is
You're
that
watching
FIA was
the
independent
NFL
before Jay-Z
on
signed
EA
him.
Sports.
Right when he signed him, everything started happening to her, and they took her son and ended her career. To me, this clearly shows what the price of success is in the industry. MIA turned to Jesus when she saw how evil the industry truly is. This entire situation exposes just how the elite work
And
how
we welcome you
corrupted our
back
world
now
truly is.
alongside Charles
This
Davis.
elite
I'm
family
Brandon
was
Gunn
literally
getting set for
connected to
quarter
an
number
extravagant
3
cult,
here.
and they're still operating as if it never happened. This is what the elite truly looked like. Because she went against the elite in the industry, she lost it all. She was even kicked out of the country. So many artists end up in the same position as MIA.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
These last 2 years have been the most
We'll see a
of all.
return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
People who see it going down still are desperate to be in the industry. Need to reevaluate. Is it worth selling your soul?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Fight 60. Fight, white.
Young now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young will set to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this
Throw this damn ball!
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Chark the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Young on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No wasted time from Channing Tindall on that play. He got back there in a hurry and met him to stop him for a loss. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. About the 22. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try to pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 2nd down, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the handoff is Hubbard. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9. Right back to Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. This is up and good from Pinheiro, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get to.
And now here is another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it up. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Channing Tindall is there for the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here on target to Hurst. Just a gain of a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Tua going to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Following the interception, Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
3rd and 5. Young off the play fake. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, Young. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, in normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's planning to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him now. They tend to leave him in.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. And they'll try to launch it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
The large number of new high-income residents still being African Americans who actually grew up in neighborhoods like
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
In some cases, Jackson. This moment, Savage, the area, finding new stopping ground.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Absolutely right.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring this one back. It's number 6 from him for touchdown. And the arrow now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Now again, it's Hubbard going left. Down inside the 40.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On play action, Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They convert on third with a gain of 22. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So they want to set that in the 60s. This actually initiatives come to prevent violence.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the time.
CEL incorporated